Hi, I wanted to thank you so much for either getting scheduled or going to schedule an essential oils class to host. I really appreciate your time to do this. And there's some really great incentives when it comes to hosting your own class. So I always offer the amazing little sample keychain for the host. So those look like this. I have a little purple one. And I have, this is my last black one, and then I have this cute little purple diamond shaped one. And in the inside, there is 8 little sample vials. And for each person that comes to your essential oil class, I will fill up one of those vials. If you already have one or that is not the incentive that you would like, if you have 10 or more people come to your essential oils class, then you have an option of receiving this nice big essential oil book or one similar to it, and or a diffuser. So there's some really great incentives. If you want to get your oils paid for and earn a commission, then you would have to set up an LRP of 100 product volume. If you haven't already enrolled as a wellness advocate, then you can upgrade very easily and for free from wholesale customer to wellness advocate. Create your LRP, and I can help you with that if you choose. And then that way during the class, if anybody does decide to incorporate the oils into their home, then you would gain that commission 20% off of anyone who becomes a wholesale or wellness advocate. If you decide that you want to build a business and create an income, then that is the same process, but it is more detailed to where we actually need to work together as a team to develop a business for you and launch your business. So I would love to be able to help you with any of those things. There are 3 types of people, like I just explained. The first type is somebody who wants to share the information with friends and family and, just get the information out there and not necessarily get paid, but you can get the great incentives. Then the second type is a person who wants to use the product and possibly get their products paid for or earn a commission. And then the third is that they want to build a business and earn an income. So you can kind of decide which category you might be in. So we either have a class date set for a specific time, or via the Google form that I'll send in this email, you can put in some dates and times that will work for you and we can coordinate a schedule. So I would like to make this class successful for you and your guests, and I'd like to have all of your friends that come to the class have a powerful experience, just like you've had with the oils or products. In the Google form, these steps are required by you or by me. And so it's clear that it takes what it'll take to give someone a great experience at the class, and so that it can change their lives. So the first thing is to invite the class. Of course, that is the host responsibility. So you're going to contact your friends or family and let them know, like, hey, I have, I've been using essential oils. They've been doing really great. I really like this specific thing about them. Some kind of testimony, why you like the oils, how they've helped you or your family, and invite them to come to an essential oil class, either in person or online. And you can let them know that there'll be an essential oil expert there to teach the class, and that'll be me. And you can just let them know like the date and time and ask them if they want to come. And once they want to come, then you would I will have another Google form for you to send to those folks, so it's easy for them to RSVP. In that Google form that you send the guests who want to come, or even say maybe, there will be an option for them to input their information to get a free essential oil sample. And whether it's in person or online, I always want to give people some samples. One sample to use as something that they're dealing with. If they need something for digestion or for sleep, skin care, stress relief. And you can just ask them those things if they would like to get a sample for any one concern. And then if I have to mail them the samples, and I usually also get them a small sample of peppermint and a small sample of wild orange, and that is something that we experience during the class. But that additional third product is in order for them to get an experience for their specific concern. And if they're in your area, then you have the option of giving them the samples. If you don't have anything to sample with them, if you would still like to deliver it, then I can get them to you if we're in the same area. If you're in a different state or city and we have to be mailed everything, then I can mail them. So the option of the Google form for you to fill out as the host will let me know which ones you want to do. So you'll invite, you can deliver the samples or mail the samples, or I can do that. And you will just let me know in the Google form. And then we have to follow up with that person and see how their experience was with that specific oil for their specific concern. So in the Google Forms, it also will say, do you want to follow up with that person and see how their experience was, or would you like me to? And I absolutely don't mind doing that. I would just need that Google form sent, a separate one that I will send to you for guests for RSVPing. That'll have in there their contact information, and it'll get sent back to me so I can contact them. Then we have to do a 2-day reminder. In the Google form for the host, it'll ask if you want to do the reminder by phone or if you want me to do the reminder. And then there's a 2-hour text prior to the class for a reminder. And the reason that we want to do the reminding is because if we set the class out 2 weeks, they may get the they'll get the sample and use it and we can follow up. But that doesn't necessarily mean that we'll connect or that something won't come up. And maybe we can't get that person rescheduled because we haven't been in touch with them. Or maybe they just forget, because it's easy to do that. Life happens. So when we can remind them, it just makes for a more successful class, and then we'll have the class. So you can look at the list on the Google form and decide which one of these items are the things that you want to do or you want me to do. And then some really great ways to invite folks is to, like I explained before, just let them know that you're using essential oils, that I'd love for them to experience a sample that would be relevant for you and your family, that they're safe, inexpensive, and effective. And you can let them know that you're going to email them the RSVP form, and that way they can receive a sample, whether you give it to them or I give it to them. If I'm sampling them, then ask them if it's okay that I contact them. Also, it will be in the Google form and it'll be in there. So just letting them know that the presenter, that I would be able to contact them. And then you just give them the date and the time that you'll be having the class. So that's pretty much it. It's really cut and dry. And if you have any questions, please let me know. I will get this sent out to you as soon as I can. And thank you again very much, and I look forward to having a class with you. Have a great day.